LUMiRiSE. Yeah, sorry about the background sound. I have my air conditioning on because it's really hot here. But hi, welcome to Japan. So it's probably hot wherever you are in the world as well. Summer is going to be crazy for us. But LUMiRiSE are here to make it even hotter with their song, if I'm pronouncing this right, that's Mikansei Life. Or like Unfinished Life is basically what the kanji says. I'm really interested to check this out. I've mentioned before, LUMiRiSE have performed a lot of the shows that I've been going to. They perform on the Livehouse circuit a lot, so they're always kind of around there with a lot of the artists I followed much more, but I'd never really dived in on the LUMiRiSE side of things, and recently I've been rectifying that, and well, they have a new song that came out one day ago. It's already got 2,400 views. That's what I like to hear. And yeah, it's a song by LUMiRiSE, also a thing I like to hear. So we're going to jump into it. It's like 4 minutes 12 of it. I'm still quite new to this band. Mentioned I've seen them live, obviously heard their most recent song, so I'm starting to get a taste for what they do, but I really want to hear, I guess I want to hear a song where they stamp their identity on it, really get a feel for what makes LUMiRiSE in the most definite sense. I'm going to turn off my air conditioner now so that we can listen to this song. No background noise during LUMiRiSE, just me boiling. Let's go with their new song, Mikansei Life. Oh, the video's not wrong then. Oh yes, behind the scenes video time. Oh, it's going pop rock already. Even the lyrics are kind of pop punk. Ooh, love that offbeat snare there. Oh, changing from double time to half time. Yeah, nice. That's not a bass. They trouble for that in some places. I'm liking just like the behind the scenes feel. You really do get a good vibe for what it's like. Hey! That is a good venue. You might recognise that venue as well from Bocce the Rock, just in case you didn't know. Actually no, Shangri-La wasn't in there. Anyway, don't worry. Yeah, Shangri-La, yeah. This is a very kind of simple, nostalgic song. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, a lot of bands will sell tickets on the street while they're busking. Hey! So in a way, the video is almost like the build up to their... I guess this is their one-man show. They did a one-man show recently, right?
ぱうちらやな。
All right. Okay. So let's put Shangri-La in there. That's nice. Yeah, this was an interesting one. Sorry, I had to turn the air conditioning on. It is bloody boiling. This is an interesting one because you could really get the feeling of this song more than anything. The feeling really sort of oozed through every single part of it. As an actual song, it's very much a straight shooting kind of pop rock song. The bass for the best part is sticking to the root note, except for the pre-chorus where it just goes a little bit off there. The chord pattern's very simple sort of thing. It's there's nothing complicated here, and what I feel, and I don't mean that in a negative way, you know, you can have good simple and good complicated. I think the reason for this feels less like a song that's crafted to be like some urgent thing that we have to say, and it's more just kind of like a nostalgic, hey, we're just going to do like a happy little song. It sounds like the sort of thing you just sit with an acoustic one day and just write on the acoustic guitar and just sing some lines about, you know, about your life and about the things you've achieved, and you know, then you have this video again, rather than being some big effort music video with a direction and everything. It's just kind of, they've put together some clips, they've included obviously the build up to, I'm guessing the Shangri-La one man, was that their first one man? And apologies, yeah, it was. Shangri-La wasn't in Bocce Rock. I was getting it confused with something else. But yeah, so there's two venues in Bocce Rock. Is you've got the Shelter, and then the other one where the drunk bassist band play. For a second, I was getting that confused with Shangri-La. Sorry, that's me. But yeah, that one's not even in Shimokitazawa. But Shimokitazawa, yeah, that's Shangri-La. That's actually the biggest venue in Shimokitazawa. So in a way, you've probably heard me talk a lot on this channel about Shimokitazawa, and like a lot of bands obviously come up through there, and they'll play years there. Even bands who've like gone on to playing all over the country. You think about like bands like Neki and Trident, and these bands will still come back and play shows in Shimokitazawa. But almost like when you've played Shangri-La, especially if you've done a one-man show in Shangri-La, like LUMiRiSE have now, and like Neki obviously have, that's almost like your way of saying, it's kind of like your graduation festival from Shimokitazawa. It's not like you won't come back, but when you've done a one-man show at the biggest venue, Shangri-La, that's like your graduation ceremony. It's like you've entered the big time. So in a way, there is something quite sweet about this. It does say a lot about the band. And it's nice in that way, and I feel like the nostalgia oozes out of this. You can feel the love that oozes out of it for what they do. The fact they ended on that final shot of them all singing together around the microphone, it really shows kind of their commitment to being like a team, and you see the joy of the live performance that underpins the whole video at the end. It's got that bit at the end of the song which is clearly designed for you're supposed to sing along until the very end, and it's clearly designed for live joy to be sung with the audience, for that interaction. It's all there. It comes across, the feeling is conveyed beautifully, and that is fantastic. I have to be honest though, it's probably not a song I would come back to and listen a lot on its own, because it's very much filled with joy, but it feels like an event song. It feels like it's designed to underpin a moment in their careers. It feels like it's designed to sing along with the audience. Listening to this on its own at home, I don't feel like it quite has the... It doesn't quite have enough going on for it to be like, I want to come... It doesn't really set itself apart. Like, as far as LUMiRiSE songs go, this just feels like a straight pop-punk song for the best part. But it's effective more as an event song. You know, it's not a song you'd come back to and you'd listen to it on repeat play, like, oh yeah, I really want to listen to that song, because it's not got that same uniqueness, or, you know, it doesn't particularly play to a emotion so much as it plays more to just being a LUMiRiSE fan. It feels more like a fan type of song. I guess you could say it's similar to, I know a lot of people watching this, and a lot of people who are LUMiRiSE fans are also Band-Maid fans. So you think about a song like About Us, yeah, this is very much written for the fans. The funny thing is, About Us is one of the more unusual musical songs for Band-Maid. It's a little bit different from their usual musical offering. Whereas this feels like LUMiRiSE doing a song for the fans, which is nice and safe, and it's just one that, you know, it's a very easy one that the fans will be able to enjoy along with them. So yeah, I think this is that kind of song. I think this is that kind of song that I would just enjoy it as a, you know, in a playlist of LUMiRiSE songs, or at a gig especially. I think it's that. It's kind of a celebration song more than a standout song that makes you go, oh, I want to hear more LUMiRiSE. Yeah, I guess that's the best way of describing it. This isn't a song for making you want to hear more LUMiRiSE. This is a song after you've already heard a lot of LUMiRiSE, and as a thank you, welcome to the fandom kind of song. That's what it feels like to me. I love the feeling though. Ultimately, as someone who I'm very much obviously involved in working with bands coming up through the Japanese music scene, and I love supporting them. I love watching bands, even the bands I don't work with, which is, you know, how many bands there are. There's obviously a lot more bands I don't work with than I do work with. I enjoy watching them all coming up. So for me, I kind of like this more because it just reminds me of that positive feeling that's so innate within the scene, so innate within so many of these bands, and so innate within that journey that brings them up from, you know, relatively humble beginnings most of the time to a situation like this where they're still humble, real people performing in the local venue, but it's a local venue that marks so much, and that one-man show is so important in obviously being a step in their career, which is why they've therefore used this video to just memorialize it. And and this song as well, to memorialize that fact that they have a fan base who now this song can be a part of that journey, a thing that brings them together. So I really enjoyed this. I thought it was really cool. Not a song that I'm going to put top of my list. It's not going to be one that I'm going to rush back to. It's not a song that has a huge amount of identity just when you listen to it as a piece of audio, but when you watch it as a video, as a celebration of the band and their rise, I think that's where it has a special meaning, a special place. It's more of a media experience than a simple song. Oh, good for them, and let us hope that their life continues to be unfinished as they continue to go on and on and on and on and on. Never reach the goal, always be finding new goals to strive for. So good on you, LUMiRiSE. Great stuff, and thank you for watching. As always, get in the comments, tell me what you think, and until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these. But now, ciao ciao.